Hey, welcome back to Pokesoo channel and the guitar ladder system. You're probably going to hear some keyboards in the background because one of my roommates is doing a piano lesson, but I just feel like doing a video right now. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about diatonic harmony. I know I probably don't always sound real positive about diatonic harmony. It's not that it's not a valid thing. It's just that when it becomes the way that you process everything, you're limiting the ability of your own subconscious mind to be creative and kind of think outside the box. It's like Joe Pass said, it's the idea that's important, not the definition. And you can, if you define everything as diatonic harmony, sometimes that can dominate your playing. So I have no trouble with diatonic harmony. It's really good to understand tonal centers, and understand things like that. But the guitar ladder system actually helps you learn to use all 10 different systems of improvisation. And there's nothing wrong with diatonic harmony. In fact, if we look at something in the key of G, say we just do like a piano voicing. I'm using this guitar, it's so nice. I'll go 26 on this, no lower. And this is a super 400 size guitar, 18 and 10/16 wide. It's all solid wood. It's a great guitar. So there's one G major 7, which is 1 3 5 7, and piano voicing. Okay, polychord would be. Anyway, so 1, 2, and this is just going through the major scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 would be G major 7. We're doing it here. Get a little more brightness out of it. I know sometimes I want to make sure you can see this. So 1 chord major 7, 2 chord minor 7. I'm sorry, I meant to say 6 chord. So 1 chord major 7, 6 chord E minor 7. It's a 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Polychord of that would be this. Anyway, I shouldn't be improvising, right? Okay, so 1 chord in G. 6 chord E minor 7, 2 chord minor 7. Now we're adding a G in there, right? That's okay. We don't really need to figure out why. I could make it a minor 9 like that. But it just sounds nice like that. It has a nice, and then that gives you the common tone. Hear that? See there, I'm kind of breaking the rules, which is the whole point. Common tone. Right? Anyway, but to keep it basic for now, major 7, 1, minor 7, 6, 2, minor 7, and then the 5 would be like some type of a D dominant chord, a 13, 9, whatever, right? Okay, so then you could also put in the flat 5 of the 5, which would be 5 chord is a D dominant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives you an A flat. Now that gives you a little bit different flavor. Okay. And see what happens when this is what's so neat about the guitar ladder system is the guitar ladder system will start pulling you in different directions, and that's why I say you don't want to marry diatonic harmony, because then your fingers and your mind will want to go somewhere, and then but you're stopping yourself. Well, wait a minute, that's not right, because that's not that's not a chord in the key. Even great guitar players like John McLaughlin say any chord can follow any chord. But getting back to this example, 1, 2, 3, flat 5 of 5. Now we could use an inversion like this. 7 there, right? Minor 7, 2, 5. Okay, we could use a high tension chord, and I have a sheet of the inversions of the major 7. If you want, I'll send it to you for free. Just send me an email, stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's 7 not spelled out. So now we use a high tension major 7. I'm starting to hear an idea. We could do that. But I'm just doing a basic thing because, like I said, there's nothing wrong with 1, 1, 6. And we could also do, you could do this. You can start on this chord. It's good to go to the poly chord, harmony chord, scale tone third away. Could be a major third or a minor third. So, now, a little shading there. See, now I'm breaking the rule. So it's not that I don't like diatonic harmony or don't believe in it or don't think it's it is a valid thing, but it's only valid if you don't marry it. It's only valid if you don't let it put you in a box where everything has to fit into a diatonic form, because it can be very restrictive, whereas you want to allow yourself the freedom to improvise, even doing like a simple 1, 6, 2, 5 like this. Let me just get a tad more volume here. I think I have a cable that's kind of on the way out. Anyway, even on a simple 1, 6, 2, 5, I think this is mostly just getting the acoustic. Now I'm gonna break some rules here. Now I'm gonna think common tone. So I went to a major 9/6 chord with a 7 on top. Hear that common tone? So you want to learn to break rules, but don't always think of them as, don't think of it like always as breaking a rule. Just think of it more like, don't put yourself in a box thinking that everything has to fit into a cute little formula, like a 1, 6, 2, 1, 6, 2, 5 is often used after the verse, like as a turnaround. And it's good to work those. If you send me an email, I'll send you the major 7 inversions, and then you can just take the major 7 inversions and just flat the 3 and the 7 and have a minor 7, or just flat the 7 and get a dominant 7. But anyway, my main point is nothing wrong with diatonic harmony. And if you really want to, absorb that to the nth degree, listen to people like Bach, because what he did with it was amazing, and he went crazy with it, But the idea is, like I said, 1, right? Or an inversion, use whatever form you want. The 2 chords, and then I like that. Now, and I'm not going to stop and analyze everything I'm doing. I'm trying to give you ideas. We could just go to the 5 chord, or like I said, we could do the flat 5 of the 5. Okay. See, now I'm into kind of a contrary motion thing. So you don't want to limit your thinking and your creativity, because art is a gentle thing. And that's why the guitar ladder system is so important, because in the guitar ladder system, you learn melodic ways to put chords together. And you want to learn, no matter where you are on the neck of the guitar, be able to resolve 4, 5, 6, 7 chords. Often those chords are kind of, I would call a chord family. They just, go together nice, and always be able to resolve and be creative, and then shade, and you don't want to be limiting your thinking to just diatonic harmony. If you're improvising, that's why it's so important to do the guitar ladder system studies, so that you learn to expose yourself to being creative with chordal resolution. And it's the chord studies that are going to provide the largest growth. So for $199, you can't beat it. You can order at stevezookguitars.com. Just scroll down. You do not have to be a member of PayPal. So yeah, diatonic harmony has its place, but it's a catch-22. It can also put you in a box. If you're always, it's like Joe Pass said, if you're always thinking about what you're playing, you're going to sound stiff and boring, and a lot of creativity isn't going to come out when you're playing. So you need to have a foundation of different musical ideas, and that's exactly what the guitar ladder system does. This is a study one. I think I've got a bad cable. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop right there for now. This guitar is available. It sounds unbelievable. It sounds like a $10,000 Gibson Super 400, but I'll do it for $2,600. Like I said, I think I might have a bad cable here because it seems like it's kind of going in and out a little bit. So, but anyway, if you really want to make some progress, oh, there we go. Maybe it was the switch here. So you take an idea and you work it in different areas. So it's just the most important thing to really waking up your musical ears doing the chordal studies, you know. Anyway, I'm going to stop right there. God, this guitar sounds nice. All right, if you want that chart of the major 7 inversions, which is nice because then you can take, you know, you can just pick an inversion, you know, and you work those inversions like this. You start off and you just go through. I know I'm tuned a little low. I just love how this guitar sounds. Anyway, so that's enough for now. I'm still getting over my sore shoulder and sore arm, and playing this guitar is not helping, but it just sounds so beautiful and just really, really has a tone. And there's only 3 of them made in the world, so it's pretty damn rare, and it's solid wood too. All right, folks, take care. Bye-bye. Let's all stay positive.